I'm Bex and this is Emma and we've been together for 2 years.
I'm Emma, I've been with Bex for 2 years and we're planning to get married next September.
We met at our friend's barbecue and I think you weren't drinking, were you?
No, everyone was drinking because it was standard Friday night barbecue and I was on tea. So I was a nominated driver.
You gave us a lift down to the club then. You got in her car and I sat in the front and she just handed me her heels and her handbag and I thought, yeah, there we go. This is going to happen.
Definitely felt something. But I don't know if you asked me at the time, there was no way I would have said it was love. But if you ask me now, then I'd say yes.
There was something about her, like, that I couldn't sort of stay away. So, love at first sight. Probably, yeah.
What do they say that we were? Synchronised, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
At the wedding.
Our friends catch us all the time, like either coming out with the same words at the same time, or like
it's freaky.
When we've been at a few weddings with our friends and music songs come on, and we'll start doing the same dance moves, and they're like, "Oh, you practiced that together," and it's like, "No, we didn't. Honestly, it just happened."
And we've got signals as well,
haven't we? Yes, we have signals.
If we're uncomfortable with something, then we have a little signal. I'll just kind of do this for that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then
it's like a little anxiety thing.
This one is we need to check in.
Yeah.
Something's not right here, or we're not happy with this person. Keeping Bex happy is just feeding her. So, but then I quite like it because then I'll go in like I'll be like, oh, I'll try cooking this and try cooking that.
And I'm the guinea pig, but I don't mind.
Yeah, if it's bad, then we just go chip her, don't we?
We both respect each other. I think we both feel the same way. We both trust each other. It just works. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing compared to past relationships.
The biggest one for me is like the honesty that we have for each other.
Yeah.
Because I've always hidden like things with previous relationships, just like missed bits of information out of a story, or I've bought something and not told them. I know it's only little things, but to me they tend to then
They build up,
add
don't they?
up, and we tell each other like everything, don't we? Same football team helps.
Yes, definitely. Lesbian relationships generally tend to be a lot faster moving than heterosexual and probably gay male relationships as well. I think it's because you've got two women.
Yeah.
It's just like full steam ahead.
Emotion.
Committal.
Emotion.
Go. It can make it better to have like two women, so like in tune with emotions, because you're kind of like completely in tune with each other. You know what the other one's thinking, and when they roll their eyes, what they're thinking, and that kind of thing. But at the same time, that could be more of a problem. It's like, look, can we just put this to rest now instead of having to talk it over and over and over and satisfy your emotional need as well as mine? And then obviously you've got two lots of PMS as well.
I was never, ever going to propose to anyone in my life.
And I was never, ever going to get proposed to. I've been planning it for like a couple of months, and my mate Danny came with me to get a ring and stuff, and it was really stressful actually. I feel sorry for guys. Really stressful, and it was the first thing that I had kept from Emma, so it was really, really hard not to tell her about it and to keep it from her. I felt like I was keeping this really, really big secret from her, and it was all really bad.
I knew it was long term. I don't know how or why. I just knew, like, when we met, or like
we did talk about it
when we got official, that it was going to be.
We did talk about like marriage and kids and things, and because it's a lot more complicated as well with it being two women. She wanted kids in like the same way that I did, and she wanted to get married and stuff, and we wanted the same kind of future from our relationship with the same kind of plans and stuff.
When we're in bed, if we normally cuddle up, but if we face the other way, I have to like have one part of me touching you, don't I?
Yeah.
Even if it's just my foot.
It's normally the foot. We normally sort of like turn away from each other, go to the opposite ends of the bed, like right at the end, and then the two, like our feet will just come back in and just join in the middle at the end of the bed.
Something has to, yeah, how weird.
I don't like to walk down the street holding Emma's hand. It's not about what people think, it's more of, am I putting us in danger by doing that? It's more of a protective thing. Like, I don't want to be physically or verbally abused as I'm walking down the street.
Because it does always happen when we're out and about. Not every time we go out, but some people are kind of like cool with it and it's absolutely fine. But then there's other people that are like, wait, like the entertainment's here, and we're like constantly watched, even if we're just like having a mid or something. And it's like, everyone's just like, oh my god, that's different. Yeah.
What I'd miss about Emma would be her smile. Here, in the neck here.
Not my eyes or anything like that.
Well, that is your most striking feature, your eyes, but that's my most favourite place.
She had to go away for about 6 days, was it?
Yeah.
And oh my god, it was like the longest week of my life, and I felt so lame. It was only a week. Like, what was wrong with me? And like, I couldn't eat, like couldn't sleep. It was horrible, and I felt so silly. I think there's just so much I'd miss, really. There's too much to just say 1 or 2 or 3. I can't do it. Just everything.